Welcome back to the Shit Apple Podcast, where we talk about the ridiculous, the infuriating, and the downright absurd. Buckle up, it's gonna get messy.
Hello, I'm Shelly, and I'm here with my favorite people, a couple of them at least, Diana and Tiffany.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, I have to start with my morning. I was getting my kids ready for school and out the door, and just picture this.
Okay.
You walk outside. You walk outside, and the birds are chirping. It's a beautiful spring morning.
Sure.
It's
not
February.
Spring, it's
Is it?
winter.
It's spring.
Well,
it's
Well,
Arizona.
okay, it's Arizona spring.
I mean, don't you notice the way? I even smell orange blossoms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do too. I have orange trees. It's
Okay, that's
so nice.
We get spring earlier here, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You guys, you know what you could do? I'm sorry.
Yeah. What
You
can
could
do?
wear Joe Malone orange blossom perfume. It smells just like orange blossom.
Ooh. Okay.
Just a little side
Pro
note.
tip.
Go ahead.
Pro tip.
Yeah.
Anyways, so again, birds are chirping. It's a beautiful spring morning. And I'm getting my kids in the car, and I look out on the driveway out in my street, and there is a big pile of horse shit, like a massive pile of horse poop.
Well, you live in a
What?
horse community.
Yeah. So
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could have horses, donkey. I could have all kinds of stuff.
Donkeys.
Right. So there's a lady that lives like a couple doors down. Well, no, like a block away.
Okay.
She has 2 horses and a donkey.
A donkey.
Just in her yard.
Wait,
Like a
why
miniature
donkey?
donkey.
Does she
His
have
name is
a
Donkey.
Grand Canyon?
I don't know if she like
ride
rents
or
him
something?
out or like does them for parties, but his name is Donkey.
His name is Donkey.
Yeah, like from Shrek and Donkey.
How do you know the donkey's name? You
Because
guys
I
have
talked to
met?
this lady.
You've met.
Yes,
So-
she's my neighbor.
Okay.
Wait. So your
Does she
neighbor-
have a horse property, or is she just has them in
everything
her yard?
over in Tiff's area is horse property?
I know, but she doesn't have a horse in
I
her
even get
yard.
Well, because she's
horse-wise.
a good person. Good people don't have horses.
Yeah, yeah. Shelley, go off. Yeah.
Well,
So the
Oh, I will.
the lady she keeps her donkey and her 2 horses in her front yard. They
I
have
need
a-
to see this house.
front
You need to take me by this.
Yeah, it's
Is it like a petting zoo?
you would think, but it's actually really beautiful. It's like a I don't know, it's pretty. Like they have a big huge porch. The where they live, it's clean, it's pretty. Like it's not as
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
live in a lovely
painting the best
neighborhood.
picture, but it is really I like it. I like what they got going on there. But my issue is like she takes this horse for a walk and then she strings along the donkey.
Like every day you see her go by walking. the
no,
horse?
it's at random times, but
What?
she just left the frickin' horse shit. Like what's the rule there?
What's the protocol? I feel like like
What?
if you have a neighborhood horse, you have to have that bag. It's like the
Like
feed
the
bag,
dog
but
bag,
it's-
the horse bag?
like
It
in New York City
collects.
when they used to have the horses, they used to catch the poop.
Yeah,
Right?
That's how it
They
should
do?
be.
Wait, what do they do?
Well,
Yeah,
they
it's like
ban them,
it's
I
like
think,
a
now,
big
but-
sack that sits right below their butt, and
What?
it catches the poo.
You better stop.
It's
Yeah.
the only sanitary
That's a
way to
real
have a
thing.
neighborhood horse.
I did not know that.
I mean,
That is the only. Well, how does the bag stay on the horse? I don't get it. Like,
Like it's like a saddle. It's part of the saddle. It, like,
I really
extends
don't. I
out.
don't know the ins and outs.
I'm gonna find a picture.
I'm not. I don't know the ins and outs.
I never knew that. I'm fascinated.
Yeah, I don't know. But she left the shit, and I'm like, so now I guess this is my problem.
So it's
I
the
mean-
horse shit, not the donkey.
Horse shit.
Because she strings
big.
along the donkey.
Yeah, on a leash or whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
Is
horse
she
terms.
riding the horse and holding the donkey?
Riding the horse,
Or she
holding the
ride-
donkey.
so nobody's riding the donkey.
Yeah.
Is she
So-
transporting goods and services across town?
No, but guys, I mean, I have a dog that's like a small horse, but I don't have a scooper big enough for this horse poop, so I don't know
Yeah.
what to do.
She needs
So
someone
it's
following
currently sitting out on the street, rotting, and I've got to figure it out.
What?
My husband offered to poop in front of her yard
Good.
to send a message.
I think you
Oh,
should
did
take
he
him
do
up.
it?
Well, he's gonna if I
Too bad the
ask.
twins aren't in diapers anymore. You could definitely like throw their dirty diapers there. But wait a minute. So I'm sorry. So if you just live in a horse area and a horse poops in your yard, do you get to just keep it there? You don't have to come back and get. Did
You don't
she
just-
offer to come back?
Nope. There's no offering. There's no discussion, and we don't have an HOA, so
Oh,
it's my problem now. So this is the times
See,
in life.
I
where you
love that
wish.
this is like a normal thing for your neighborhood, though. Like just like a horse cruising around that you even have to think about what's the protocol? What's the protocol for this situation?
I'm leaving it. I ain't touching it.
Yeah, but what about all the people driving by just in their tires as
I
they
was gonna
pull
say,
into
it's
the
gonna get in
garage?
your tires when you.
I mean, I think horse poop like turns like into grass. You know
What?
I'm saying?
On cement?
Where was the donkey in all this? Like, what was he doing? Just
Chilling.
What is it? I mean,
He chills. I know Shelly hates horse people.
I do. Let me tell you why. Okay. They don't want your stupid fat big backs on them, okay? Because let me tell you why. Because look at all the horses. Their poor little backs are bent in, bowed in, and then guess what you do? You put how much does a saddle weigh? 50 pounds?
No
A
clue.
blanket, a saddle, and then you crawl your big ass on there and you bow that horse even more. It's not cool. It's not fair. Stay off their backs. Sorry.
Yeah.
Unless you
PSA,
weigh,
stay off their backs.
stay off their backs.
don't
Hashtag.
be a big back. Stay off.
Don't
their
be a
back.
big back. And
Or
if you
pick up
are,
their
I can
poop.
help you with that. Call Shelly. No, for real. I don't like it. It's my thing. I had a very good friend, you guys, and she's passed away now. But she was in a relationship for like 30 years with the owner of Los Alamitos Racetrack. And I believe he still owns it. And he had a farm out in Atascadero, and he would take like all the old horses out there and stuff and never
shoot
let
'em?
No,
Oh.
he didn't want to shoot them. He would never let anybody ride them or anything because
Oh.
I know. And they just ran, I mean, acres and acres and acres of land. Beautiful. And he said himself, the owner said, that we
don't like it.
we don't belong on it.
Yeah,
them.
that's why
We don't
jockeys weigh
belong on
like
them.
18
Wait,
pounds.
wait. He
exactly.
owns a horse track where
Los
they
Alamitos.
ride horses.
Yes.
And then once they're done, he takes them to a thing to live their life.
Yeah.
And you believe this?
Yeah.
Have you
I've been there.
Have
Does
you
he
been
also-
I
to the
stayed
farm?
at the Atascadero
Because-
place. Yes.
Does he also have a glue factory?
Oh, okay. I didn't ask.
I'm just
that.
asking.
But no,
I'm
he
just wondering.
He just said that, but I don't think he cared. He was just kind of like, they don't like that. But he just deals with jockeys and stuff. He doesn't like all the jumping and all that stuff.
Well, because like with the dog tracks, they
Yeah.
kill the dogs. Like I
What?
Don't they kill the dogs?
I don't think
You better
Yes, they're very
stop.
abused. They're
In
very
Mexico?
abused. Those animals. They're
I've
very
gone
abused.
to many a dog track race in Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm
Why?
sorry,
Why?
what?
Yeah, they race greyhounds with the little rabbit that goes
I'm
on.
sorry,
the thing.
you-
Don't they do
You've
it in
been?
America too?
I've never seen a dog race here, only in Mexico.
Really?
The cartel loves a dog race or
I
a
used to
horse
go
race.
back when I would travel with my friend in the suburbs of Mexico.
I'm sorry.
Did you
what?
bet on it?
Yeah, of course I did.
When
So,
she was 15,
When
she
I
was
was
betting.
no, I was like 12. I used to go with my friend Sarah and her family like for a week to San Diego, and her dad turns out he was a gambler, but we would take us to the Del Mar racetrack. We would go there.
Yeah.
He would let us bet,
Yeah.
like right with a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there, and then he's like, today we're going to Tijuana. We're going to bet on the dog races. I was like,
Oh
cool.
my God.
This is amazing. Yeah. So they run greyhounds around this track. There's this like electronic rabbit that just goes
Yeah.
and the dogs chase
I
it.
think they do it in America
I've
too.
never
I know they
seen
honestly, or
have
at least they
greyhound
used to.
rescues,
Yeah.
but those animals are pretty. Like I don't know. I've always been told that it was like an abusive environment. Same with horses. And
Well, I'm
stuff,
sure
like,
it's
no?
not a very
But
loving,
now it's
nurturing.
probably they've cleaned it up. I don't know. Ask your fellow PETA.
Well, I will
person.
say sidebar, I do have some friends or acquaintances that are lovely horse people and treat their horses
Yeah. Oh, they're
kindly.
obsessed.
Yeah, they're obsessed with them. But I mean, anyway, so okay.
Anyways,
Blah blah blah. Back to the poop.
back
You-
to the poop.
is
It's
it
still,
still
sitting
there?
there. It's sitting there, and TBD what I do with it. But
See,
I'm probably
that's
gonna
why
leave it. I'm probably gonna
HOAs
leave it.
are good in some ways.
Yes.
Because that would never happen in an HOA. The problem with HOAs is they're run by Satan.
Oh.
Anybody on the board is a satanic, worshiping
Satanist.
Satanist person. They're terrible.
Yes.
And they have nothing better to do. Get a job, get a hobby.
Truth.
Go volunteer at Walmart.
They just,
Oh, yeah.
these old people, they have nothing better to do. They want to write you like harassing emails
Right.
and harassing all kinds of things. But I got to say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up so we have an HOA in our neighborhood. You know,
Yes,
as
you
guys-
do.
So my dream is to open up a rival HOA,
Yes.
like a spite HOA, kind
For
of like
sure.
Larry David did the spite store. I want to
Yes,
open
Larry
up a
David,
spite
Curb Your
HOA.
Enthusiasm,
And I'm just
hilarious.
going to be like extreme, like, oh,
Well,
No.
they gave you some drama. You got
gave me
you
some
had a
drama.
little pickleball drama for no reason.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
I
get
met
a
a few of them.
job. Get a
Get a hobby.
Okay, I'm gonna backpedal again just a little bit because you know, I tend to run my mouth. I do have a friend that's the president of her HOA, and she seems to be good. Okay.
Okay.
So I've just
So there
covered my
can be good
bases, so I
ones. There
can't be
can be
sued
chill ones.
by horse owners or HOA. At least that HOA president.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. The pickleball thing
Like
is pretty
desert names.
wild though. Like they've come out to us while we're playing a couple times, and that's
Who Diana's?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Have they come back since?
No, they've come out twice. So yeah, we basically got checked once. So first it started with a passive aggressive email, which they wrote to my husband and not to me, even though they also have my
Well,
email.
you're his chattel.
Yes. So it was basically like you can't have people on the court unless you're also on there. Mind you, there's like 30 old homes in this tiny HOA that shouldn't even really be an HOA. We're just managing the grass and the whatever. There's no reason for that to be an HOA. Anyway, so after they told on me that and accused me of printing extra keys and passing those out to
wow.
people.
Did they say that?
They
Okay,
did
I
say
did not
that.
realize that.
What's the
then-
name of your HOA? What's the name of it?
I actually don't know. Eagles
boy.
Ire HOA.
Eagles Ire. You
Stop it.
suck.
There's names of HOAs.
Stupids.
I don't know. Anyway, so
How dumb.
yes, then we play every Tuesday, and then the second time we were out there playing, here they came to check and who lives here? Who lives here? And it was you. Didn't they talk to you?
Yes, they wanted to
Was
know that
Karen.
there was somebody who lived there. And I said, yes, there is. And they said, well, who? And I said, Diana.
I would have said, well, your mama. That's
Yeah.
who lives here.
Yo mama.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I wanted.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so, I wish I'd hit.
I said, Diana. She goes, which one is she? And I said, she's in the red.
What? She was this aggressive?
Yes.
How old was she?
And then her dog jumped up on me.
Did you get
kicked
rabies?
And I was like, bitch, your
Just
dog.
kidding. Don't
Control
kick
your
dogs.
dog.
Yeah. Don't make me call animal
Really?
control.
I didn't say
Do
that.
you know
I
who
didn't say
that was, Diana?
I do. But anyway,
Is
moving
it the
on.
lady that yelled at me
No.
for drive? Okay.
She moved away.
She
away.
she better have.
Anyway, point being
Point being,
is
HOAs suck and not suck.
Right.
they have a
Slippery
time and a
slope.
place.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that, but I am going to open up the
I
spite
think
HOA.
you should run for HOA president and shut down the HOA. My husband literally knows of something that like that happened. I think you should do it.
Here's the problem with that. Then I have to run and get on the board, and then I'm
Nobody's
going to
gonna
be
vote for you. 'Cause
saddled
you make
with.
the extra keys.
They already hate me because I've all the shit I've started. But also, I'll be on the board with 6 old people that are not going to want to disband the HOA. So
Because
then
they have nothing else to do, right?
Yeah.
Dang. If you guys just hated pickleball like me, I'm just
We
gonna
have,
admit
we
it,
have
guys.
more important things to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not as big of a pickleball fan as you guys.
even if I had nothing to do, I still
By the
wouldn't
way,
want to be on the
by
HOA.
the way, we're not huge pickleball people. We go there for the social hour.
Little vitamin
to get
D.
outside, little vitamin D.
I take
something
my
kind
vitamin
of
D.
fun.
Some ball jokes.
I'm there for the brain health. Maybe a little couple jokes here and there, a couple little laughs.
What's brain health?
Like racket sports are great for your brain.
Prevents
Says who?
prevents
like, and Andre
Brain
Agassi?
doctors,
Oh, I don't know.
neurologists.
I don't know any of
Shelley,
those.
the top neurologists say.
No, I'm a fake nurse. Thank you. I'm a fake nurse.
Well, anyways, that's what I'm there for. I'm not there to win any championships or.
Although I would like to join a travel team just so I can get out of town.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my
Here we
gosh.
go. Here we go. It starts small and then it gets big.
I'm
and
not.
now-
I'm not claiming I'm good and I should travel, but wouldn't that be great? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm out of town for a pickleball tournament that weekend. Sorry,
You know
no
what I
can
found
do.
out? The pros are here in Mesa right now playing
Should we get some
The,
autographs?
the pro what?
pickleballers.
What's their name?
I don't know, but
Andre Agassi.
my daughter had an orthodontist appointment, and the lady told me that she's really into pickleball, and she's like, the pros are in town this week. I'm like, okay, I
pros.
won't be there, but thanks for letting me know.
Wait, you go to an orthodontist in Mesa?
No,
Okay.
no, the pickleballers are in Mesa.
Confused. Got it.
The pickleballers playing pickleball.
Where are they playing?
They're pros.
they
They make a
can't
living doing this.
They
and
can't be that
traveling.
good. Why don't they stay in Scottsdale? Why are they in Mesa?
Because there's a sports complex out there.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
gosh.
isn't that the legacy?
Yeah, it's got like all these
Yeah,
soccer
Layla had a
fields
cheer
and
competition
things
there.
and
Oh, right.
guys-
right. I'm forgetting.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you.
But we have soccer there.
I have no idea. But
It's a really nice complex.
yeah.
in
Mesa.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Do we
let's
want to
see.
do like what you want to know what I hate? Talk about that?
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
All right. Well, I did mine last time. Hate the Beatles. Oh. Let me go back though. Let me just say this.
Okay.
Okay, remember how I said I hate the Beatles and that I always call Stephanie the fourth Beatle? Well, we have a friend and he listened to our podcast. He's a professional podcast person, blah, 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 blah. He said it was actually pretty good. So
Thank you, Tyler.
thank you. But he said we kind of have like a little Sex in the City vibe. So
Has
that's
he
our
ever seen that show? Has he
foursome.
ever seen that show? I don't know if that's what's
I don't
going
know.
on.
I think what
I
he
never
means
used
is
to
like
watch it.
we're all different.
Yeah.
We're all kind of a different perspective.
Yeah.
Just like those women, they're all coming from different
Who's
kind of
Miranda?
spaces.
Which one's Miranda?
Is she the slut?
Everyone's pointing
No.
at you. Miranda's not the slut.
Wait, Stephanie, which
is
one's
Miranda the slut?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
me.
Miranda's like the
I'm
short red hair.
my husband's an attorney, so
Cynthia,
I'm practically
Samantha.
an attorney.
Samantha.
Samantha,
And then you have Carrie
Carrie.
Bradshaw, and who's the brunette? Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Oh, you might be a Charlotte.
Oh,
You're a
she's
you are
boring as
Charlotte.
fuck.
You're definitely a Charlotte.
but you're
no,
very.
Charlotte
you're
has
kind-
fun.
Does she?
You look more like Kim Cattrall.
But I am a prude. I'm a prude.
Are you? Yeah. Okay. Well, then
I guess
Stephanie's a slut.
every group needs
Yay.
one. Every
my
group
God.
needs one.
Oh my God, that's
I love
hilarious.
it. I love it so much.
Let your slut flag fly.
Yeah, so now I love that
But
comparison.
anyway, I thought it was cute just because I never watched the show, so
Ever?
well, I mean, I've seen episodes here and there. It is kind of like one of my laundry shows. You know, I put it on and I
Fun in
do
the
my
back.
laundry, walk around. I don't know, find
In the
treasures that I've lost in my mess. But anyway, so that's our foursome.
I love it.
Is the Sex and the City girls.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
no more Beatles. Okay,
No, we were never.
okay, yeah, that's for
disgusting.
sure. Okay, but anyway, I
All
just
right,
wanted
kids,
to back that.
I'm going to kick off, you know what I hate with, you know what I hate?
What?
When people mispronounce words.
Like what?
So,
Oh.
for instance, over the weekend we had Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
and my mother, my good old pal Shelly,
I do.
and my twins who are 5 say Valentine's
It's time for Valen.
with an M.
Yeah,
It's
and like Mary.
It makes me want to vomit.
I think
but
it's
anyways,
hilarious.
It's not. My husband also pronounces
Her
tons
husband, the
of
professional chef.
terrible words. Yes, and they're both food related.
I mean,
so
to be
that's
fair, he's
interesting.
not a barista though. But
Well, there is one word in there. So he says onion.
onion with a G.
He puts a G in there. It's onion.
Is that
okay.
like a Boston thing?
I think it's an East Coast thing. I'm not sure.
Onion.
But he also will order me an espresso
No,
martini.
you stop. You
Oh,
stop.
And
you
I'm like,
triggered Diana.
absolutely not.
It's only with
I'm
an
having
S.
an espresso martini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
not
you.
called Nespresso. It's called Nespresso.
Nespresso. That's a good point.
But you know the thing is I'm actually very guilty of this. So I'm saying I hate it, but I actually do it myself. And my friend Diana likes to point out all the words I say wrong.
Only
and so
one.
does my husband, by the way.
You only say one word wrong.
Oh no, I've got a bunch. I've got a
Oh,
bunch. Well,
let's hear
I say warm. How do I say it?
Warm.
Warm.
Like it's very warm in here. I'm like, what?
Warm.
How am I
Warm.
supposed to say
I
it?
didn't even notice it.
It's like you're going to war with an M at the
Warm.
end. Yes.
Warm.
Warm. It's
But
warm in
warm.
here. It's not warm.
Huh. All right.
I used to say, "Oh, don't ruin that."
Don't ruin.
That one's really bad. And so now I say ruin.
Oh,
Ruin.
okay.
Okay. Ruin.
Okay.
I've reprogrammed my brain to
On
say
episode
ruin.
1, you did say Paul McCarthy instead of Paul McCartney.
I don't know if that's a mispronunciation.
Okay.
Like that's just like
A
I
little.
don't know him.
Little mispronunciation.
You know,
don't
like
know
I
him.
don't know him, so I don't know how to say his name.
Okay,
I feel
fair.
like we all know Paul McCartney. Even Diana,
I only know Paul
who
McCartney.
doesn't know the Beatles.
I only know Paul McCarthy.
I know the name.
I'm very guilty of saying especially with a C or an X.
You and
there's
Bo,
no X.
especially.
but you don't say espresso.
Well, not since Sabrina Carpenter taught me how to say it. No.
I love
You
it.
know, I say woof. You know,
Oh, and
Or
leggings. She says leggings.
roof. Yeah, my
Leggins?
roof and leggings.
Leggins?
No G.
Oh, my mom says wash
Wash.
and
I feel
washing
like
machine.
That's a Southern or Midwestern thing, though.
Washington D.C.
I think it's an East Coast thing because when you put an R where the N is, yeah.
No, I think
it's also a Southern
my
thing.
mom is the only person who does it that I know of. Like her family members don't do it. So I think it's maybe like she was dropped as a child or
I don't think so.
or-
She must
or
have
it's an
had
attention
a
thing. She
New
is
York
a middle
lover.
child.
She had a
She's
New
a
York
middle
lover.
child, so maybe it's for attention. I'm not sure. Mom,
Is
let
Mr.
me
Big
know.
your father?
Maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
You're pretty good with pronunciations.
Yeah,
Do
I
we
learned
make
to read.
Diana?
I learned
Do
to
we make
read.
fun of Diana for anything?
No,
Word-wise?
no.
I mean, what does
Nope.
she say?
I don't say any words incorrectly.
Oh, she's perfect. Back to
No,
Diana.
I'm-
She's perfect.
I might use them incorrectly, but I pronounce them correctly. I might not know all the definitions, but I certainly pronounce them correctly.
Who says suppose?
Sup-
Supposedly. Who says that?
No, not me. Not me. There's somebody I know that says supposedly with a V.
Oh yeah,
Supposedly. It's
You do?
supposedly.
it is.
What? I do what?
You say leggings.
You
Yeah, we
just
just-
said that.
I know, but we didn't get
you
to.
here?
We didn't get to rest on it. We didn't rest on it.
Excuse me?
I don't feel like it got enough breath.
Is she glitching out?
She.
What the hell?
I'm just mad because we didn't give it
Okay,
enough
what
life.
about Grace? You're so dumb. What about Grace?
Oh,
what did she
said-
say? What's
Grace?
that one phrase she
Hold
says?
on, I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
Noelle, hold on.
Hold on. Grace, come here. I need you to do this. Hold on. I'm like,
I
what?
wonder if that's
I'm
like-
sorry, that's kind of cute.
It is cute. You know, I have a friend. I'm gonna name her because she don't care. Her name is Pam. She lives in California. And I remember when Layla was really little, she would call the kitchen a chicken, which Bill and I still say
Wait,
to
I'm
this
sorry,
day.
what?
When Layla was like 2 years old, she's like, it's in the chicken instead of
that's
kitchen.
cute.
But
I
remember,
thought your adult friend said that. I'm like,
no,
wow.
but no, just my adult husband and I still say the chicken. He's
That's
like, want anything from the chicken? You know. But
That's cute.
I remember her telling me when she was little, she's like, please do me a favor. Don't ever correct her. I promise you, she will not be in high school calling the kitchen a chicken. She's like, you're gonna miss all those little phrases and things. She said, I never have. I've never corrected her. Now I might need to correct Cameron because I feel like he doesn't.
What does
I
he
feel like,
say?
you know, he's Gen Alpha, right?
Alpha, yeah.
Gen Alpha. So he says a lot of weird things. We need to have our younger kids come on here
Yeah.
and translate
That would be cute.
our show into what's after
Real
Gen
talk.
Alpha.
Okay, because I feel like Grace, I don't know if Camo keeps you in the loop or if Grace keeps me in the loop. Vincent's mortified, but Grace does
Yeah.
tell
Callum
me like
keeps me in
this
the
is
loop.
the new word, and then I use
Yeah.
it, and
that's sweet.
everyone's mortified.
Oh my gosh, I was listening to the Giggly Squad the other day. That's another podcast we like, and we saw them in concert. But anyway, it was so natural. Like the other day, like Paige was talking about something. She's like, "Oh my god, he was so awesome! I mean, 4 + 4." I was like,
Oh, that's cute.
I want to be that natural.
Yeah, with your words, I'm like, oh, what
Yeah.
is it? Oh, yeah, okay, my Giot.
You're still on Giot, man.
That's old news, but
That
it's a
is
good one.
old
I
news.
did. I want to bring back dog water because I really like to say, oh, that's dog water.
What?
I don't even know that
Is
word.
that a
That's-
word thing?
It's so old you don't know it.
It sounds familiar,
It's
but I might
so
have
old.
heard
That's
it
like
from
when
you.
Vincent was in 4th grade.
You're trying to make fetch
wow.
happen again.
Yeah.
aren't you?
all that in a bag of chips. Yeah, there's some good ones out there.
That's a
they
great
are.
one.
That is a good one.
We should bring back like the 80s and 90s and early 2000s sayings.
Oh my
bring
God.
it back. I'm
And we
still
could
living
say
there.
them to our young kids and they could say our current and we could see if they could translate what we mean and what they mean.
Oh, that could be. Isn't there a TikTok like that where the mom?
Is there? Did I
I
already
feel
see
like
that?
I feel like there's a TikTok
I
where
didn't
like
see it, so it doesn't count.
okay.
We can. It's
Fair.
fresh.
It's fresh.
fresh.
Fresh
Fresh here
to
on
you.
the pod. So are we about ready to wrap up? Because I
Yeah.
wanted to give a shout out before we did.
Okay.
sure.
Anybody else got anything to say before we close?
No.
Nope. Just pick up your horse poop.
Oh yeah.
Pick up your horse poop.
Pick your
Stay
horse's
off of
poops.
horses. HOA people get a hobby.
Yes.
Truth.
And pickleball's okay. Sorry, Stephanie. I know you're going to be on that travel team with Diana. I will say this. I wanted to shout out my friend Jenna. She has a podcast. It's called, oh my God.
You're blanking because you're so nervous.
I am.
You're on
I'm
the spot.
blanking. I had it Crime Clueless. Sorry.
Oh, cute.
I was on it.
Yes.
So I have this weird thing where I have been in like less than 7 degrees of serial killers. Richard Ramirez being one, and less than 1 degree, like literally 1 degree of the Scottsdale Canal killer.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know that.
We'll talk about that another time. But
Are you one of these killers?
I am not,
Okay.
Just
checking.
And I did Ancestry.com, so my children can't become serial killers either. They get caught like the canal killer.
Right.
But I wanted to shout out her show. I was on there.
What's her name?
Her name is Jenna.
Jenna. Okay.
And I don't know if she wants her last name out.
Okay,
I don't know.
Jenna
I mean, they can,
of what podcast?
she's my cheer friend, but more than just a cheer friend. But I met her at cheer because my daughter does cheer, and it's Crime Clueless, crimeclueless.com or at Crime Clueless on Insta, everything, all Crime Clueless. And she's had it for a while, and it's interesting. She goes over like lost crimes.
Okay, so not ones that have been solved, and she's recapping all the
Right.
details.
Well, okay, so I was on there and we talked about one of my heroes. I know I'm a nerd, but Kurt Cobain.
Oh my
And we
God.
went
no,
over
he's
that.
the greatest.
Oh my God, right? I mean, did you see Post
So a
Malone
little
on
conspiracy
SNL?
theory.
Oh my God. So
Oh
good.
my God.
So good.
Jeez, I can't even.
With the band, yeah. It was good.
And their big old smiles.
Yeah,
I
it was
just
really
love them.
good.
Anyway, please take a listen. I'm going to be on there with the Kurt Cobain episode, I believe this week or next week. But take a listen because I wanted to thank her. Because of her, I'm more seasoned than you two. I'm a
yeah.
professional podcaster.
That's very true.
Yes, I'm
We'll just
on
call
many
you the
podcasts.
we'll call you the boss of this crew.
Yes, I'm the boss.
I'm comfortable with that.
Fine by
Until
me.
you guys order me around. Anyway, Diana, where can they find us?
You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube. But mostly, if you do listen to our episode, please like it and comment. Even if it's like a constructive comment, like I didn't love that you guys talked about that, or don't say that next time. Any comment.
we're open-minded.
Any news is good
And
news.
subscribe, please.
Yes, subscribe,
subscribe.
listen, download, send it to your friends.
By the way, I got a few letters and texts and
Like
emails.
in the mail?
Like
Letters.
Letters?
I got a few snail mails.
USPS.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I
kind of
got a
letters?
few texts and notes and messages from people like legit, like thinking it was cool. So keep those coming. But it doesn't have to be good. Tell us what we did wrong. Tell us what you'd like to hear.
You like to
right?
hear, yeah.
Or if there's, something you want us to touch on.
And you can
Current
listen to
event.
us anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And check out our TikTok because we work hard on these, damn it.
I mean, they literally take us 30 minutes. So don't tell your children that because they would be mortified that
Hey,
it takes them
newsflash,
30
I
seconds.
think all TikTokers take a long time to make their
think?
content. Yes, I do.
When I see my kids make it, it takes them 30 secords. They're like, okay,
Pretty
post. And it's
fast. Yeah.
fine.
Well, whatever. We're
We're not
learning.
Charlie D'Amelio here.
We're not.
All right, everyone. Don't be shit apples and please don't raise shit apples. Bye.